This weekend was so incredibly blessed. At first I was like, these are low numbers, but then you need low numbers to build up others. And I think if it would have been bigger, we wouldn't have had the same impact. Our brothers and sisters can go to their community and empower others and make disciples of others. I highly recommend this program to anybody who wants to bridge relations between two communities.
I was so blessed this few days, being able to connect and see family working together. I realized a little bit more about my own prejudice, and I can take back to the community of learning more how to listen, understanding that we come from all different places, that we have more in common than we have difference. It was probably more for me personally than what I could share with other people.
Doing little microaggressions towards people without even realizing it, and how reconciliation is about spending time with each other, doing things with each other, getting to know people that I already knew, like Pastor Solo and his wife Nadine. I actually got to really have some really good conversations with them this weekend and get to know them.
What made this training session different for me was the unity of spirit, the teamwork, and very much the evidence of the Holy Spirit. I saw a continued emphasis on discipleship and encouraging people to follow Jesus, and to also go out and encourage other people to follow Jesus and to live and work like he did, loving, caring, going into people's homes, communities, sharing stories, sharing testimony. The highlight of the weekend was watching the numbers increase throughout the weekend and watching the youth start to present themselves. And actually the highlight of all of the youth presenting themselves was when they did a creation skit. That was so well done, so well thought of. It was interesting, engaging, and it brought a lot of joy to our community, because we love our Creator as Indigenous people. What I appreciate about what the Indigenous Ministries team did with their gathering is they based it off of principles. Respect, caring. I saw Trevor make sure that everybody felt welcome, that everybody felt nurtured. I saw him engage, not only in just himself with people that were helping with the behind the scenes, like people cleaning the floors, cleaning the toilets, cooking. He made sure that those people were able to share their story with the entire group as well. Everybody is a child of God. And I felt like this is a place that I could return to over and over again and recommend that this team represents Christ in the highest sense.
Yeah, I think a highlight of the weekend for me was just being in a space where so many people were so willing to receive a heart of flesh and to be willing to learn and grow and stretch and ask questions. And I saw discipleship happening this weekend in both the arenas of people who are First Nations, who haven't necessarily had a voice or a place or have had some painful experiences, being able to come to reconcile some of those and realize that their lived experience is essential in this work. At the same time, people who don't have that lived experience but who have a passion and a heart and a humility to want to help in this work in some way, and who really are ready to develop into effective allies partnering with First Nations voice and experience. That our mission right now in ministry and everything that we do is about equipping and mobilizing a workforce, a ministry of Indigenous voice and allies working in collaboration in a loving, Christ-like way to bring this message of God's love to people that have been hurt in His name. So often in ministry, our family is called on to share something, and our children are always willing to step in and help and minister in some way. So many people that were here this weekend ministered to us in a really loving and compassionate and spirit-filled way. It's been a real privilege for us to work with Tracy and Trevor, just to see your guys' heart in the way that it is so refreshing, it is so genuine, and it is so love-filled, and it is so thoughtful of everybody's experience in the room. It's so inspiring, and it just boosts us with a whole load of energy to keep doing this work, because we know that we're not alone in this, and that there's others that God is mobilizing. There are others who have that passion on their heart, and I know are going to be yielding fruit for His